the ambition that Hidden Genius Project has to scale this up. I'm proud to announce that Google.org is granting an additional $1 million to Hidden Genius. Look at that, $1 million.
I had a whole company gather all the data of every night that I slept for a whole season, and when I slept less than 6 hours, I wasn't playing nearly as well as if I was sleeping more than 8 hours.
We're over here at Google Tech Corners, and obviously it's a tech event. You guys just came back from China, where tech is huge. So talk about being part of this, lending you yourselves your names and being involved in the tech world. I know that probably in the NBA you're the most connected.
Trying to be the most connected. Well, let's just say awesome event. Hidden Genius is something that when I read about it, it really stuck with me in this mission and who was trying to help out, which is the inner city kids, and preaching to them that it's not just about being successful, but coming back and helping others. So the mission statement spoke for itself, and I said this is a great organization to align myself with, not just right now, but in the future as well.
And JaVale, being here in the Bay Area, has that opened your eyes a little bit more to the tech world and all it has to offer and how you can get involved?
Yes, it's opened my eyes wide. Just being able to step in the environment where I can just go meet with tech companies and CEOs of companies and them embracing me, especially being on a winning team. Also, if I doubt if we were losing, it would be such opening arms, but it probably still would. But it's just positive vibes, and being able to come out here and just learn.
Right, because you said basketball players can do more than just play basketball. So what do you say when people say athletes should stay in their lane? I mean, here you are getting involved in tech, and there's a lot of discussion about athletes just need to talk about sports or stick to sports. How do you feel about that?
I definitely don't feel right about that, because I can't help that I was 7 foot. I can't. So I went to the thing that I probably would be best at, which is basketball. But I like other things also. So it's definitely not our fault that we're athletically gifted.
And Andre, same question. I mean, how do you feel about people who say, athletes just need to stay in their lane? I mean, here you are taking an opportunity to get involved in tech, and I know on your team in particular, you guys are allowed to express your opinion when you want to.
Well, if you really just break it down and you think about it, I think it's a little fear there that for so long, a certain group of people haven't been able to really understand their influence and the power that they have and the platform that they have. And as we continue to grow as athletes and we continue to learn from others who came before us, who sacrificed before us, that there is a lot of power in what we do and what we stand for. So we stand for equality, we stand for equal rights, and we really want to help our youth understand that it's not to be taken for granted. And each generation has sacrificed at some point for that, going all the way back to the Atlantic slave trade. So for us, it's all about continuing to help the next generation and understand that you don't have to be afraid to express yourself as long as there is a good intent. And we all have good intention, as you know. And anything we say, good or bad, can be taken out of context. But we have some amazing athletes on our team. You look at Steph Curry, who's like the greatest human being on earth. How can you go against him, right? So for us, it's just about empowering our people and teaching them that they don't have to be oppressed.
And being here tonight, giving your message to these kids through tech or whatnot is an example of that.
Yes, well, for these kids, it's like where we're from, you're so limited in what you can do, and that's been going on for a long time. It's just entertainment, it's sports are really the only roads to go. And we have a great speaker today, and David Drummond, and you saw the road he took. He was even a football player, but he was the first lawyer for Google, and look what he's brought to the world by being one of the first in that space. And we're letting these kids know, like, that's who I want to be when I'm done playing basketball. And I'm letting the kids know, like, hey, Andre Iguodala is cool sometimes, but there are people who are making bigger impacts than I am that you should look up to as well.
All right, so we'll look forward to that second line, Andre Iguodala, techie.
Yes.
All right, thank you so much, guys.